Hey guys, one of the things that I like to do is share with you some of the products that I use that I really believe in and that I think just the general common worker and hunter like me would be able to afford and use. What I'm looking at right here is the Boss XL through Muddy, and this is a lock-on or a hang-on tree stand that I use. I've been purchasing a few of these over the years now to include in my fleet of tree stands. And what I've come to love about these is the systems that are already here and are part of this with the Muddy. And what I'll go through is just some of the different points that I really like about it. So if we start up here at the top, I love how it has this seat system, which, you know, they call it their Flex Tech seat. But again, it's this kind of seat that has the nice soft material. It lets the water seep down through. It's got a good stiffener here to keep it rigid and supported. With it also too, we have the nylon washers that's on every contact point so that you don't have any kind of metal to metal contact. So you can see here with the seat coming up and down, it's nice and quiet, not making any kind of noise. I move down further. It's got a 2-inch slide system here, a belt system with a cam lock kind of system to where you don't have a ratcheting. It's just a smooth slide. When you go to take the tree stand off, you cam it over and the belt loosens up and comes off. You've got the ability here with the way this is attached that you can put the cam or the buckle on either side. If you've seen, and I'll show you, here's some of the footage from where I've hung this Muddy tree stand, but I like to position this strap on the stand depending on how I'm approaching it from my sticks. If I have it to where the stand's going to be on the other side, I'll probably move that buckle maybe to this side. Again, I'm positioning it so that that buckle is close to me on my right side versus if I'm approaching from this side, I don't want to have it on this side to where I'm either kind of reaching clear around the stand to get to the buckle. So it's nice to have that flexibility to be able to move it to either side. Again, I already talked about that every contact point, you know, we have the nylon spacers, they've got nylon washers. You also have a coated cable system that comes down through. You have a coating system that's all over the tree stand that helps to protect it, quiet it down, extend the useful life of the stand. Also too, it helps to make it slip resistant. So again, when you're in this stand, you're not as likely in a rain or a snow to have any kind of slip issues. The thing for me and all these stands that I also love is the footrest. It already has a built-in incorporated footrest. It doesn't have anything where it's moving back and forth or you know, have any kind of a pivot system to it. It's already built in. Again, I love, and it gives me that relief on the underside of my legs to be able to come up on the footrest. Also maybe for positioning if I'm gun hunting to be able to rest off the knee. And then that's the same thing with this seat. With this style of seat, as you can see, it's not super rigid to where you have any kind of pinching or binding under the legs. It'll actually contour to your legs so that you don't get that circulation cut off. It's also very lightweight. So whenever I go to hang these stands or take them down, portability of it is very friendly, user-friendly. It also flattens out when I go to pack it. It has a very large platform for me to go ahead and be able to stand or maneuver. As you can see, the seat folds clear up out of the way. Gives me full platform access, very stable. And you know, it comes with a single strap if I wanted, which normally once I cam this in, it's solid. I could come down with another strap here in the bottom just for additional security or safety if I want. I don't see that I need to with these stands. They're very secure, especially like I said, once I cam them in. The other thing I was going to mention is that the price. Very reasonably priced. You know, you can pick this up at your sporting goods stores. For me, I picked up some of these from Dunham's. You can also get them from like Bass Pro or Cabela's. And that's the thing for me, is I set up a lot of these different stands, as I've mentioned, for varying wind directions on specific locations. So just because I have a primary scrape, I might have 2 stands there, one for a west wind, one for an east wind, so that I can cover it. So I need to be able to have an affordable stand, but at the same time too, I need it to be able to have a long, useful life. And so that's one of the things also too, is I can always get the replacement straps with this tree stand if over the years this belt starts to wear down or it starts to become brittle from being out in the weather or the elements. And that's another nice thing too with having that be able to be replaceable. And the last thing I'll mention is when you do go ahead and get this stand, it does already come with a built-in safety harness that you can use if you don't have one that you choose to use already. But guys, hey, I just wanted to go ahead and show you this. This is something that I use. It's reasonably priced. It's extremely well built. And I have several of these, and I said at my fleet of tree stands. Give it a look, and I think you'll like this as well. And again, if you guys find this video useful, if you would like the video, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, ring the bell also to be alerted to any additional new content that I'm putting out. And as always, guys, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you on the next one.